So this morning I was coming out of my facial appointment. I'm so beautiful. Thank you to Nellie Cunningham at Eyelash Studio for getting me pretty today. I got out, I was sitting in my car going through messages, scrolled through Facebook and saw that Frank from Hitman Pest had come across a small snake that had gotten stuck in a glue trap. And immediately I was just like, oh no, this is a death sentence for this little guy. So reading through all the comments and everybody was, ooh, gross, kill it, whatever. Most of you probably don't know that I used to raise snakes, breed snakes. Um, so I am not scared of snakes. I have a healthy respect for them. So I was like, please send me the address. I'll be right there. I'll come and get it and try to help it. So I did. We just got home and I'm going to work on trying to get him loose. And hopefully I'll be able to kind of take you along the way. Since Frank kind of started this with his Facebook post, I'm going to go ahead and continue it. So, glue traps. Um, Anybody who likes animals and especially reptiles hates glue traps because you're also catching important creatures, not just scorpions or mice or whatever it is you're trying to get rid of. There was a small lizard, looked like a gecko, that had gotten stuck and died in the trap as well. So the snake, which is very small, was trying to get a meal basically. So it's a dangerous thing, and there are other ways to take care of whatever pest problems you have besides using these glue traps. But hopefully we can get a little oil on it and work on getting them loose. Fingers crossed, and then we can set them free. So I'll take you guys along with me. So he has a little injury as well. Looks like he got, he's getting more stuck in there. He got into some kind of statue planter kind of thing and knocked it over on him. I don't know if we can get much better video here or not. So he's getting more and more stuck, which I'm going to try to cut this away so he doesn't have as much to get stuck on. Let's see. I can take this. Whoa. I know, baby. Now, I'm not an expert on wild snakes, but from what I could read before I went over, he's getting more and more wrapped up in this. It looks like it's some kind of coach whip, non-venomous, so I'm not worried about, bites or anything like that. I've been bitten before by big ball pythons, so he's gotten really, really tied up in here. You can see the little tiny gecko that was, or little lizard that was in there. Now I'm stuck in the glue trap. Now I just got him more stuck. Okay, I've got a little bit of oil here and some Q-tips, so we're going to work on trying to get him loose. It really is, time is really of the essence with these, because they can, if they're left, they can get dehydrated really quickly. So I've never had to do this before, but I've always read about people having to do this, so my knowledge has come in handy today, evidently. Okay, I got his tail loose, so it works. Just don't want that. I'm gonna get stuck back on there again. I know. I used to have ball pythons and corn snakes and some sand boas, and I had 32 snakes at one point. I had a whole room full, to the point where I was breeding my own mice for food because it was just expensive to feed everybody. So I had a whole snake room basically, and I would spend my whole weekend feeding and cleaning. That's when I didn't have a life and have anything better to do. And then when my husband and I found each other again, and we were getting together and we're going to get married, I brought 17 snakes back with me to Colorado, and just ended up, I didn't want to spend my whole weekends with them. I wanted to go out and start doing some other things. So, life changes, and rehomed everybody, so I don't have any more reptiles, but my daughter is into, she's got some bearded dragons and I think a sailfin something or other at this point, but she's gotten rid of a lot of her stuff too. Life changes. Okay, so this is working. It's just a little time consuming. And you have to be very careful. You don't want to pull their skin too much and rip their scales off. I mean, they could survive that, I guess, but you don't want, you just don't want them open to any kind of infection or anything. Okay. Now the trick is not getting them re-stuck. Hey, stop. Minnie. Shh. It's loose. It's trying to keep him from getting stuck more. That's going to be the hardest challenge. Hopefully he'll be so covered in oil he won't stick to it anyway. Just put a bunch of oil on there. Yay. Oh, this is working so well. Okay. Ugh, I'm stuck. Okay, almost. Okay, we got it. Okay. This is not, it's going quicker than I thought it would. I thought it would take a little bit more effort. I'm going to really coat this glue trap in case he wiggles around and tries to get stuck again. Hopefully he won't. He's trying to get himself free. Yay. Okay. We got him. Got that. All right. We're going to get oil all over everything. No, baby. I'm helping. Haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do the whole head part. I'm not too concerned. Fairly certain he's not poisonous. He looks pretty much like a king or a corn snake, so he doesn't have the pockets on his head for venom, and his eyes are round and dark, so I'm not too concerned with him biting me. It doesn't really hurt if you've never been bitten by a snake. It's kind of like getting a shot. The needles are so sharp that you don't even really feel it going in. It's kind of the shock of it that gets you. But their teeth are so sharp, like hypodermic needles. This part of their body has a lot of loose skin, so I see you. It gets very flat, and it's very flattened out and wide here, so it's a little bit more work to get it unstuck. But just slowly wearing this glue down and pushing it back. He's actually gotten very calm. Oh, okay. I see you. I know. You're not going anywhere. Your jaw's stuck. Okay, we're getting it. Getting it there, bud. Get this all oiled up good here so you won't get stuck again. Okay, we're getting down here to the business end of this little guy. I've got a box handy to put him in. So and his face is stuck, his jaw is stuck, so this would have been a horrible, horrible death for this little guy. You know, they eat pests around your home. They're not harmful. And you can also see the little lizard that, you know, got stuck on this as well. And he eats, you know, bugs and pests around the house. So, you know, you don't want to kill off all the good things around your house trying to get rid of the bad things. And he is almost free. Let me see one little spot. Oh. And he got himself restuck. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, my friends, that's how you get a snake off a glue trap. I will put him in a little container with some water, make sure he's good and hydrated, maybe keep him a day or two just to make sure he's okay. And then we'll get him back out to the desert and let him go do his snake thing. So if you ever come across any snakes you need help with, you know who to call.